From the host to Super Bowl 50 back in February of 2016, there's a look at the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Chicago Bears and the San Francisco 49ers. The children will groan. It's the final weekend of summer, but we've got the NFL, and we're underway on EA Sports.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up 2nd down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to cook up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
On 2nd down, it's Coleman, and he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. This one taken in by the former Baylor Bear, Jalen Hurd. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. To throw is Jackson. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Give them 19 there as the drive marches forward. Jackson will throw again. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Check 59, right? Mike is 59.
Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Elway. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. On first, they'll throw with Elway. Eluding the pressure right. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
No grounding call there. He had a receiver near the right sideline. It was pretty clear there. He just needed to get rid of that one.
And he did have a receiver in the area, but initially my view was obstructed, and I thought that was going to be grounding, but clearly the correct call made, and that is no call.
Is that why you threw your play sheet down? Is that why you did it? Was that the flag?
You can't be giving me up. I got a lot of issues up here in the booth. Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Elway looking to pass again. Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. And that's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
62 yards on the punt that time. Wow. And the 49ers will take over deep in their own territory. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They're going to run the sweep. It's Samuel. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Make no mistake about it, that's a really dangerous place to run that play. But the way that they're spreading the defense horizontally, you've got to think that as the game goes on, they'll find opportunities vertically downfield as well.
Now a first down run is going nowhere. He's going to be dropped in the backfield, a loss of 2. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 12-yard line. QB's trash. Let's go.
On 2nd and 12, Jackson completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. No score after 1 on EA Sports. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. Here's Jackson to throw. They'll roll him out right. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a first down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big-time play.
Oh, yeah. And here we go again.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson escaping the pressure right. Flush to his right. Space to maneuver at the 40. And he takes it all the way up to the 47. I guess no need to force it when you can do that. Instead, first down, 18-yard gain.
That's another 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. Jackson from the shotgun. And he whips that one incomplete there. Jalen Hurd, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. To throw again, Jackson. They still can't get it. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Bears. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And they bring this one back. A fumble return for a Bears touchdown. To try here for the extra point. And he's got it to make it 7-0 in favor of the Bears. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath, first do no harm. And right now they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Coleman. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to bring up a 3rd and about 7 left.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
And now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. And he gets this away, angled for the sideline with a lot behind it. Wow. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to bring up a 3rd and about 7 left.
61, match box, right. Get it.
On 3rd down, Elway. And that will be incomplete.
It's always a goal, and it's really nice defensively when you can rally to the football and make sure there's enough contact to force an incompletion.
Force an incompletion and force another punt. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. This is taken at the 23. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. They begin the drive with Coleman. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Jackson, and he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this 2nd week of the regular season. Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they got themselves a 7-0 lead here, but that, you recall, was a defensive touchdown, so still nothing as of yet for this offense.
Well, they're happy to have the lead. We got to cut them a little bit of slack. It's still early enough, just a couple of drives so far, but if this one goes nowhere, those adjustments that we talk about, they shouldn't wait for halftime. They should go ahead and start working on them right now.
On 2nd down, it's Cohen, and the running lanes. Non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line.
Brought down back at the 27.
Ready? 60 Pittsburgh. Let's
Now Elway on third and long. The catch made by Miller. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. And they convert on third with a gain of 22.
Ready. 60 outlaw.
Lynch. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. First down for the Bears, a gain of 15. They run again on first down, Lynch. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 25, and he will return this one to the 30-yard line. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. Now Jackson. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. And now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. To try again after the sack, Jackson. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. From the gun, it's Jackson. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
Intended for Jalen Hurd. Incomplete. Sets up fourth down.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Tight end right. Alert. 3
They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. So we've reached halftime with just the lone touchdown here. 7-0 is our score. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Throwing on third and long. Elway. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. Here comes the Bears punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Fielded at the 33. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And the Niners set up well. They take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
51, Mike 51. Hey, defense, let's go.
They'll run with Coleman on 1st down. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Jackson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Jalen Hurd, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and short. Jackson now. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
And the 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
They go play action now. Jackson flushed out right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Jackson. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a 2nd one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath.
Oh, now Elway has its strength. The ball is out.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from it. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. They wind up getting 16, but even that's not quite enough. It's 4th down.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it end without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. We'll call that a 49-yard punt with a return of just 2. And out will come the offense as they take over. And the drive starts with a handoff to Coleman. He's got a 1st down past the 30. There he goes, left side. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Tevin Coleman, 81 yards. And the 49ers have now taken the lead.
Way to step up,
Point
man.
after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7.
I feel myself, man. I'm running too much with Lamar, man. I can't be running too much with Lamar. Get us some
How is the
sophomore D.
kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away?
You also had a great game plan ready for me.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
I get upset that I can't throw the ball.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just want to go nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
And this has been a familiar...
That's it. So, I mean, bro, I really did. I really tried my best right now, bro, trying to get this running game going. Finally got a breakthrough play, man. Oh, jeez. What else happened? Whew. Nervous, man. It's crazy, man. This has not been a pretty game, man. Y'all saw me week 1 against the Vikings, man. I choked that 28-10 lead. He came back. We went to overtime. I missed the game-winning field goal. We ended up tying. It's unfortunate, man, but that's how it is, bro. At this point, we just gotta keep this running game going. Gotta keep trying to find them passes.
All afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Back now here in Santa Clara. It's Bears football, but they trail on the scoreboard as we get set to bring you the 4th quarter.
First half, he kept me clean, man. I had to find
the Bears on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 10.
Right now. Are you going to look for either Amari or 17 out there?
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And this is caught. Amari Cooper.
Come on, man.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards. So the big play gets them across midfield now for 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down. McFarland, and he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. On 2nd down, Elway. He goes full extension, and he's got it. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 24-yard line. On 1st down, McFarland. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
Elway to throw on 2nd. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. They run. This is Cohen. He's got the 1st down inside the 10, and he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Don't let them get this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. Now Elway to throw. He finds Lynch. It's complete. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. He'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal. To throw is Elway.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Somebody get there. Somebody.
No! Touchdown,
Come
Chicago.
on, man. You can't shoot that, man.
A great effort there. His first touchdown of the new season as they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with the extra point.
He done.
No good. And they'll remain down by a point. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. Remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is put a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario, get enough first downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down with the football.
Freaking beast, bro.
You are freaking beast, bro. You are beast, bro. Touchdown, 49ers. Tevin Coleman with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. The call is to go for one and kick the extra point.
Get in there.
And with that, the lead is up to 8. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They'll run on first down. Farland. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now it's Elway. This is Miller, complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has. But in his defense, he hasn't had a lot of time to throw the football. You like the way I said that? In his defense.
In his defense. I got it.
You see what I did there?
Yeah, he needs better protection, that's for sure. He's got the connection to Cooper. A heck of a play there on 3rd down, but amazingly, they're still short for 4th. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining.
What's up, baby? Hey, we getting bro.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Bro, I can't stop that play, man.
They'll try and throw
play,
forward
bro.
with Elway.
It's killing me, bro.
And no, it's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Niners take over in terrific field position.
Tighten down. There you go.
On first down, it's Coleman. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Complete out to Samuel on the quick
Get your ass
throw.
upfield. Damn,
The Bears
bro.
will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game.
We got
On 3rd down, here's Coleman. And an alley to run. Down the numbers. There he goes. Touchdown, 49ers. Tevin Coleman, 38 yards. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. The extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is up to 15 now.
That's it. Bro, right? Hey, he probably is, bro. I don't even know, but I love using that, man. Love using it, bro.
This is taken at his 4. Then he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. They've gone final now in Dallas and make it a 2-touchdown advantage now for the Giants. A win would be their first of the young season.
Bro? That pick you sent me looked like you were driving a truck. Yeah, me too, bro. What's you drive?
Away on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, doing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot.
Right now I'm only driving 26-footers and all that.
The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. 8 yards in the completion, but now they face third down. Second down pass play got 8 yards. Now they've got a third and a couple remaining. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by the safety, Jarkowski Tart. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. Second and 10. So the victory here for San Francisco. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one